we're in 14-2. I've got some code in here for you already, and they provide us with two files. The first file was quote.txt, and we can see it up here at the top. And there's also quote.docx. That one we don't see, but it does exist. It's in the same sandbox root. So we'll start out with our main. We're going to create a couple of constants. The first constant is a string, and we'll call it word file. And in that string is a path to that first file. Notepad file, we have that constant. That's the path to that file. So I've got two variables that deal with the size of the files as well as a ratio comparing the two file sizes. Now, the first one, we're going to create an instance of file info, and we're going to call it word info, and that's going to be information about that word file. We're going to do another one, which is information about the notepad file, which is notepad info. And for each one, we're going to pass that constructor the path. Now we put it in the constant, so the path to the word file is in that word underscore file variable, or I should say constant. So we pass that value to the constructor, and that created an instance of file info called word info. Word info, being an object now, has an attribute of length, and we will put that in word size. Notepad info has an attribute of length, and we'll put it in notepad size. We'll take those two values and we'll output them, and we'll modify them to come up with a ratio. And if we run that, it'll give us the ratio of one file to the next, depending if it's a notepad or a Word file, Word document. Now, that file info object that we created, called word info, that's built into the system.io that we've used above. Okay? So as long as we're using system.io, that file info class, we've got access to it, and we can instantiate it and use the functionality and attributes that exist within it. All right. So that's 14-2. I'll see you in the next one, 14-3.